Me?
Yeah.
Fuck Clemson, for one.
Well,
For two, fuck Clemson.
What's your problem with Clemson?
Oh, my God. Cake eaters, dude. They're cake eaters, man.
Well, I have...
Steen says he can't hear us, Tevin.
Well,
So we must be live with no sound.
Well, I appreciate Steen. What's your problem with Clemson?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Cake eaters, dude.
Who's that?
Cake eaters, man. That's him listening to us.
Oh, so Steen's stupid? I can't hear you, Tevin.
Yeah, I can't hear Tevin.
Flip your mic
sorry.
on.
Guys,
there you are.
sorry, this is my first day. Steen is quick to judge. I was switching over the input, so we're all
Yeah,
Yeah,
shut the
fuck
fuck
you,
up,
Steen.
Steen.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey,
Fucking A.
hey, thanks for tuning in, though.
Thanks for fucking paying for your hat, too.
I appreciate Steen. I love it that we already have 30 shares.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How many different platforms are you on?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Hey, I was in the process of
17 platforms.
Sorry, he's trying to be a star.
Yeah.
Steen, make sure you share the show. Smash the share.
Oh.
When Steen paid me for my hat.
Now
right?
I can, he says. Now I can.
When he paid.
Oh, also, Mike, can you come log into Facebook?
Oh, yeah. Well, you're already on Facebook. What do you mean?
For the social thing. Like, it saves the settings, but it's a long story.
Just go sign in.
Yeah, don't question the man.
So when Steen paid me for his hat, right?
Yeah.
We did Google Pay, and like on the receipt, you can put a little message like, "What's it for?" And it said, "Smash the share." That's like one of the #1 fans. It's got to be brilliant.
Steen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
We should come up with a top 5 fans list. You need to have Steen on. Well, there'd be
Phil,
Chief,
Mama Benz.
Mama Benz. I think Mama Benz actually takes off work early just to get home to watch.
No, not true.
My future brother-in-law has been really big, and Nick, he's been big into watching it lately.
Yeah, he says that he has to assert dominance.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Brother Mike.
Fuck off.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, so we didn't call each other this morning and plan this. Mike, take your contacts out, put your glasses on, put on that new twist hat.
You just look like, you got regular glasses. I look like I'm about to go in and coach Michigan.
Yeah, you do.
Like, let's fucking go.
Where you?
I just need the old school hat.
Oh, God.
The
Wouldn't that be
Harbaugh
sweet?
hat?
Yeah.
You need khakis.
Think I don't have khakis? I got fucking
I don't think you have khakis.
17,
I think
you have- I think you have-
17 different colors.
I think you have cargo pants. I just don't think you have.
No, you cargo shorts are fine, but cargo long
Pants?
khakis are no.
Zip offs?
Oh, I wear them
Zip offs?
when I've.
Greg's got zip offs.
Greg,
I don't have zip offs.
you literally
I
are
don't have
the
zip offs.
you are literally like the epitome of what not to do when it comes to style. Like, don't do
He
this.
hates on my style. He says, okay, long sleeves with shorts. I'm like, Greg, it's okay.
He's wearing long sleeves with shorts.
Yeah, I'm not wrong. What's wrong with that?
You used to hate on that.
That's when you used to wear like 4 sweatshirts and shorts.
Oh, sweatshirts and shorts is fine too. Minnesota.
It's like
My legs can breathe, man.
Yeah.
You see these tree trunks?
Yeah.
They don't get cold.
Long sleeves with shorts is elite.
Thank you.
And are you guys ready to start the show?
Let's
Okay,
fucking
fine.
go.
Fine.
Here we go.
Fine.
Fuck, Greg.
Look at you. Writing out all your notes for the show.
Shut up.
What do you get when you put 2 Minnesotans and a guy from Wisconsin together? Twist. The Week in Sports Talk. Get ready for some sports chatter where there's sure to be laughing, arguing, and maybe even crying. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Reeves, Matt Benz, and Greg Green Bay Bauman.
Here we are, your hosts, Mike Reeves, Matt Benz, and Greg, who gives a fuck, Bauman.
There he is.
Welcome in.
We're here.
Episode 47, gentlemen.
47.
Is that it?
Andrei Kirilenko.
AK-47.
AK-47. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Twist Nation. We are coming at you live from NBC Studio in Northeast Minneapolis.
Think we're not?
Thank you to Bricks Boat Works
Bricks.
for allowing us to continue to come in, our main sponsor. Now, don't let the weather fool you. I know it's nice outside. You're thinking you want to get the boat back out there, but it's going to freeze. And once it does, you're going to want to get some otter ice fishing equipment.
Sure you are.
So you're going to want to go to mndockandlift.com.
Yep.
Click on that otter.
Promo
code TWIST for 5% off. So thank you, Bricks Boatworks.
Not only that, but I'm sure that your wife's probably yelling at you, do something with the boat. Right now it's in the driveway. Before it snows, we got to
Get it out of here.
You're fucking slacking.
Exactly. Now what you got to do, you got to call up Bricks.
Yep.
They'll winterize it for you.
Sure will.
And they'll store it for you.
You think they won't?
Think they will.
God, and you know what you say? You know what you say to your wife? You say, you know what? I took care of it. Called Bricks.
Yeah.
Called Bricks.
Get off my back,
Done.
woman.
Done.
Nice.
Go make a meatloaf.
So we're going to talk some Detroit Lions and Vikings with Dave Birkett. He's a beat writer for the Detroit Free Press. He's going to be coming on and joining us here in a little bit. But until then, let's kick off the show, huh? T-Money?
All right, we are going to get things started with a little buy or sell.
Buy or sell.
Buy or sell? Tua Tagovailoa. How about that?
Nice.
He's the answer in Miami.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it because I think that they did it the right way. They don't have a lot of. They're doing. They're doing well right now, but it's not like they have Super Bowl aspirations this year.
Yeah.
So they're easing them in. They lose a couple of games. Plus, I think that having Fitzpatrick there, he's 38 years old.
Did you see him in those short shorts?
Yeah, and he trimmed the beard.
Wow.
Just
He's
a
elite.
fucking stallion.
God,
He
he is.
trimmed the beard too.
Did he?
Yeah. He trimmed the beard and put on the
never
shorts.
do
The
that.
cock beard or the head
Never do
beard?
that.
So
Yes.
so
So you buy.
what's that?
You're buying.
I'm buying it.
I'm gonna I'm buying. That's tough, man. I want to fucking sell, but I'll buy just because to see Tua go into a game, win the game, and be pissed off winning. You know, you saw him on the sidelines, mic'd up, and all the guys were like, soak this up, enjoy the W's, and he's so competitive that he wasn't enjoying it, and that's what happens when you go to these Power 5 programs that are just spoiled in W's. I mean, we were talking about Clemson before the show, but all of those guys that come from elite programs where they rarely lose, and then you come in like a Joe Burrow and you fucking take L off the forehead after L off the forehead. And
But
it's
look
like,
good doing it.
Oh, look great doing it.
Yeah.
But still, they aren't used to losing or even being close to losing, and that just shows in these power dudes. So
I'm buying it. I'm selling the reports that this is, we're going to see what you're worth, and if we don't like it, we're probably going to have two top 10 picks and take quarterback there. Well, because if you're a GM, you're fired.
Yeah.
correct.
The only way that happens is in a case like Arizona when Cliff Kingsbury comes in and he wasn't the coach that drafted Captain Dipshit.
Right.
And he's got the number one. He's like, I'm going to get my guy. But when it's the same GM and it's the same coach, you just can't spend year after year top 5 picks on quarterbacks. And Tua is tight.
Yeah.
He's tight.
He's tight. I mean, you saw him at Alabama. He's a hell of a quarterback.
Sure.
So, yeah, I think this regime is with Tua.
Plus, there's a difference in taking a guy that consensus everyone believes is just that good, and that's what Tua was.
Sure.
Right.
With Josh Rosen in the example you were talking about,
Captain Dipshit.
it was more of
Trash.
okay, some people, the jury was still out on him. Some people
he
white.
fell.
He's
He
white.
fell.
some people still believed in him, some people didn't, but it's
Sure.
like you can walk away from that type
But
of guy.
that's
a
the
lot
big
easier.
thing is he was projected to be a higher pick. He fell to them. They took a chance on him. They didn't move up to get him. So therefore, it's not necessarily.
Yeah, there hasn't been a big-nosed Jew good quarterback since Joe Namath. So, buy or sell, Tua Tagovailoa
Yeah.
will be an NFL quarterback.
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
Sell. Why do I sell? Because I think it's just a lot of people want to cling to the aspect of family breed success, and his brother is killing it, so he'll do the same and he'll follow in those footsteps. I think he is tight as a college quarterback, but I think at that next level, simply because you have to transfer in order to play. A lot of those guys, don't get me wrong, you got Baker, you've got lots of good names, right?
Well, Baker transferred to an elite program,
Joe
not
Burrow,
a Maryland.
No, right, exactly. So
Yeah.
why did you have to transfer to that school in order to get the shine on? Obviously, when he steps on the field, it's smart for him because he is probably the best athlete on the Maryland field, so he's going to stand out. But when you
100%.
put him against the elite teams, I don't see it. So too early to tell, but I'm going to sell for now.
Ben's is selling. Greg.
I'm selling on the fact that you said, well, no, I think he'll be in the NFL. I think he'll get drafted. I just don't think he'll be any good. I mean, there's literally one.
So you're buying. I said he'll be an NFL quarterback. So you're buying it.
Okay, I'll buy that he'll make a roster.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Or get
that's
drafted.
the question. I didn't say he was
Jake
going to
Fromm.
be fucking
Well,
the
Jake Fromm.
MVP.
His entire diatribe was based on whether or not he'll be good.
I'm going to sell that he even makes it.
Okay, I'm buying that he'll make a
Because
roster.
what was the guy that played quarterback for Ohio State a couple of years ago that was still brought him to Natty with Zeke, but
Dwayne Haskins?
Nope, before Dwayne.
Oh, Cardell Jones.
Yeah. And he still was great. Great college quarterback.
He had a great year
Right.
as
But
a
he
freshman.
never got drafted.
No, he was on Buffalo.
Yeah, he got drafted like in the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, that's
Sure.
what I say. He'll get
Okay.
drafted because someone's going to say, "I'll take a chance on Tua's brother." But there's literally one example of a
Steve
family.
Sells.
So I'm backpedaling a little bit here.
Backpedal.
Don't fucking say diatribe on Twist.
What does that even mean?
Don't dumb it down for
Hit me
us
with
and
it.
for Twist Nation.
Hit me with it. What is
A
diatribe?
diatribe is diatribe.
Like a monologue, like someone's soliloquy.
Oh, so he goes from diatribe
me
to
with
monologue
17
to soliloquy.
Jesus fuck. You gotta
Soliloquy.
think about this, Greg. Your target market is on the other side of the fucking border, right?
Okay, let me.
Wisconsinites ain't understand. I can't understand what you're saying, and I'm a smart ass Minnesotan.
Yeah.
Qualified felon.
Yeah, you see these hats?
Qualify.
You see these
And
hats?
I can't understand. I
See
mean,
these hats?
the only thing I could read in prison was a dictionary, and I
when
still don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, when Matt was rambling on his own.
Perfect.
There you go.
So
Brilliant.
Ben's and I are wearing the new Twist hats,
Think we're not?
and you can buy your own.
Think you can?
So comment, share the show.
Yeah.
Let's get some hats sold.
Yeah.
They're dope. They don't even have the green underneath.
Black on black.
Black
logos.
on black. I'm going to buy it for the mere fact that family doesn't always breed success, but a lot of times in sports it does. And Talua literally beat all of his brother's records.
Sure.
So I get those are high school records, but at the same time, he threw for like 50,000 yards in high school.
Sure.
Like, that's unbelievable. Then you watch him. First week he plays trash, whatever, trying to get the feel for him. I mean, he's a transfer, so they don't really have it all figured out. But then he
Right.
comes, the Gophers are 19-point favorites, and he
COVID.
just whoops that ass. Now, I think they're a little different. I think he's a lot more mobile than Tua is. I think Tua's got a bigger arm, but I think Talua, if I'm pronouncing that right,
TT.
anybody who's watching, I don't think could come and say, no, it's this, because you're all idiots. But anyway, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be a first top 3 pick, but I think he'll be maybe like a Jalen Hurts.
Sleeper.
Somebody will grab him in the
Sleeper.
early second or third.
Maybe.
So buy or sell. This is Jimmy G's last year in San Francisco.
Oh, I'm buying that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm buying it.
Go ahead and buy it, Greg.
Well, 'cause I think that they don't have as much money in the future invested in him, so they can get rid of him now. This is kind of that year for him where if they want to keep him, you'd have to, negotiate further years. So I think that they're going to cut bait.
I
with
could
him.
be wrong, but I think it's similar to a Kirk.
No,
This isn't his last year.
it's not his last year, but Kirk has 2 more years, but they're on the hook for 1 more mainly. It's the exact opposite. I think it's the opposite with Jimmy G, where they still have money vested in him, but it's a lot easier to walk away from it after this year. So they're still going to lose money,
Sure.
but I don't think it's as much as Kirk.
For somebody who buys it, there was a lot of thinks and thunks in there.
What?
So you really don't know shit.
I think I'm buying the fact that they can get rid of
See,
him.
he just did it again. I think
don't
I'm
know.
buying. I think
I
I'm
don't
buying.
know.
I'm
selling.
buying.
I'm selling. I don't think you can get rid of him. Unfortunately for them. I mean, it's a Kirk Cousins situation. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Unfortunately, you're stuck when you pay quarterbacks like we have in Minnesota. You're stuck with your investment on a shitty investment.
I
because the
100%
asset is-
disagree with that.
Let's hear it.
Well, you don't have to be stuck. You can just call it what it is, and you made a mistake. But
Right.
we're not going to continue to.
But how do you get rid of him?
You fucking pay him and throw him on the bench. He's got a big dick. He
But then
bangs a
but
porn
then he
star.
still-
You think he cares if
stays
he's
on the team, though?
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're not going to be able to move him.
I just release him outright
Oh, that
and take a hit.
just dead cap.
take it.
Fucking dead
What you
cap.
what,
You don't let it strong arm you into playing them.
Dead
I do it with Kirk too. See ya.
but with the thing with
Go
Kirk,
praise God in Michigan,
well,
man.
Okay, the thing with Kirk though is you draft. What they should do is draft a quarterback and then do what the
Groom
Packers
him.
are doing
And
with
groom him.
Love.
Sure.
Yeah, and you just this is the speed of a professional football.
Well, we're gonna
game.
get into
Yeah, I
the
like-
draft
I
a little
like
bit
that.
later,
I
but
like that. Yeah, good idea, Greg. Good idea. What else you got?
last one, buy or sell. Antonio Brown will have a major impact.
Bye, baby.
In Tampa.
Let's go.
You need it to be.
AB Dynasty. Let's fucking go. Antonio Brown. He's seen the light. He's seen the light. Tony Robbins has
That was the biggest crock of
slapped
shit
him in
I've
the
ever
forehead
heard
a
in my
couple
life.
times. Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins ain't cheap. He's sleeping in Tom Brady's couch. Oh, come on, TB12. He wore the hat. He's buying. He's into the program. Let's go.
Major impact.
A fucking B.
Major. I am.
You'll see it when
totally
he gets
selling-
force
I am
fed.
selling this, and I will make a
Water bet.
fishbowl bet with you that he's not on the roster at the end of the season.
Lock it in. Lock
Oh,
it in.
that is a
Lock
winter.
it in.
That is a winter fishbowl bet.
Woo! Let's go.
That'll be live. It'll be negative
love that.
negative
That's a
15
great one.
degrees, and somebody
love
is
that.
getting doused with
Let's
a fishbowl of
Will
water.
not be on Tampa Bay's roster.
If
for the rest of the year.
AB can shut his mouth and play football, he's one of the best
If
wide receivers.
He
in
hasn't
the league.
proven he could till now.
Yep, exactly. New leaf.
So I'm thinking he'll be on the roster. Tampa's they're damn good, but major impact. If there wasn't a Mike Evans, if there wasn't a Chris Godwin,
all right.
if there wasn't a Gronkowski or an OJ Howard or a Tyler Johnson,
What are we saying? Major impact. Tutties.
just a major, every game 60 yards plus
Ton.
and a touchdown,
Yeah,
and
he's worth
there's
having
too
on
many
your fantasy
10
roster.
there's too many weapons there to have a major impact.
Yeah.
10 targets a game. Let's fucking go.
Incorrect.
10 targets
I
a
think
game.
they're
I'm selling a major impact. I'm buying the fact that it will impact the team.
10 targets.
It will.
10 targets this week.
10 targets
Fishbowl
this
bet.
week.
Well,
That he'll get 10 targets.
10 targets this week.
I'll
against
take
the
it.
Saints.
I'll
Lock
take
it
it.
in.
10
Let's
targets.
fucking go.
Fuck
Let's
it.
fucking
2
go.
fishbowl bets. This is twist history, ladies and gentlemen.
Perfect timing. We're about to go to our guest.
All right.
Intro him in, Mike. Intro him in.
So we got Dave Burkett. Again, he's a beat writer for the Detroit Free Press, and we're going to discuss the Lions and the Vikings upcoming matchup here this week, and if there's even going to be a game, or if Matthew Stafford's even going to play.
Oh, I hope so.
Dave, how you doing?
What's up, guys? Hey, sorry I'm a minute late. Like I said, I was dropping my son off at his buddies and, kind of get to talking with people's parents. And lose track of time.
Absolutely perfect timing, Dave. It's a pleasure to have you on. We're really excited to get into some game talk here. How are you feeling about tomorrow's matchup?
You just referenced about the corona outbreak, I guess, that the Lions are having and whether they're even going to have a game, and they are, but it does have me scratching my head a little bit as I look around the NFL right now, and like half the league has COVID cases and they're still plowing ahead with it. I get it. They want to make some money and things aren't getting any better. So I guess you better get the games in now, but it has made me think a little bit whether they should be playing football at this point of the year.
Yeah, it's definitely not the football that's causing these cases to
Right.
rise. It's the fact that you're outside of a bubble. We've seen it with the other sports where it works. It's not the actual game that's causing it. It's the fact that they're just not being that cautious outside of it. But then you have players like Ryan Tannehill, who's openly come out and said, nobody's sick here. Like they don't understand the testing. They're not necessarily thinking that it's even, right. They're getting tested twice a day, leaving and coming. And it's like, then you have a situation like that where an outbreak happens and it's like nobody around here is sick.
Sure.
And I get that too, if and most of the players who have been sick, at least my understanding, right, they haven't had too severe of symptoms. So, it's, especially in the NFL, right, you're plowing through illnesses or injuries or whatever it is all the time on the field. And so I do get that. But, I also understand, just the state that we're in right now as a nation, I guess, with all that going on.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Are you hearing, so as of right now, we won't know about Stafford until I believe tomorrow morning. I think it's that he has to have negatives all the way up until tomorrow morning. Is that correct?
Right. So, assuming he was tested negative on his Friday test, the results of which they would have got today, then he has one more negative test to get. That would be the test that he takes today. And those tests, look, as a beat writer here, we are sometimes in the testing protocol. So I know those test results come in overnight typically. And at least my understanding is that, once he will be cleared once he gets another negative test result, and then he can, join the team in Minnesota from there.
Awesome.
Do you know what the deal is with the tracing? So we had the Packer 49er game, and Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel and a few other players were ruled out, not because they tested positive, because they were
Close contact.
Yeah, close contact tracing. Can you tell us a little bit more kind of about that?
Yeah, I mean, look, these rules change like every other day, it seems like, in the NFL. So I don't want to steer people wrong, but my understanding, right, if you're deemed a close contact with somebody, then immediately you have to go into isolation. That's within, 6 minutes for 15 feet or longer. If you're a high risk close contact, if you're around that person without having a mask on, one of the conference calls with Dr. Alan Sills from the NFL said, even if it's not 15 minutes, if you share a 10-minute car ride to the, facility and the windows are up, that would be deemed a close contact. So I think there's close contacts or high risk close contacts. There's varying levels of that. That's when you have to enter into the 5-day isolation period if you're deemed a high risk close contact. So essentially what they're trying to do is they want to keep the virus out of the building as best as possible. So when one player has it, one team member, personnel, whoever it is has it, that person has to isolate, then everyone else who is around them during what the NFL sees as the incubation period, that 5-day window where most of the cases develop.
Why is it that Matt Patricia has a job and Jim Caldwell gets fired, when he has an above 500 record?
Sound like a Lions fan. Yeah, I mean, look, let's first of all, Jim Caldwell, right? I don't have a problem with the Lions firing him when they did. I mean, I think Jim did some good things here. The locker room certainly loved him. But there was also, they didn't win a lot of important games under Jim Caldwell either. They were 9-7 and they hadn't progressed much. And there were some things that were going wrong on the field. And beyond that, Bob Quinn, year 2, he wanted his own coach. I get completely why, the Lions went in a different direction. Now Matt Patricia, different story. Obviously, things have not gone well here the first 2.5 seasons. And, they kept him last year largely because Matthew Stafford's injury contributed to that record.
Right.
And that was the right move, right? Coaches need some time to put their program in. But if he doesn't win this year, it's going to be curtains for him. I mean, there's no two ways about it that he needs to, and this program needs to turn around here in the second half of the season. Otherwise, the Lions will be looking for a new coach and potentially a new GM this offseason.
What you mentioned Matt Stafford. I'm a big Matt Stafford fan. What are the feelings of the fans in Detroit? Are they looking at every year the next year's draft for that possible next guy, or do people still believe he's got a couple of years left in the tank?
Yeah, it's split. I mean, maybe 50-50. I mean, on one hand, you're right. Stafford he's truly the best quarterback most Lions fans have seen, in Detroit, because they have not had very good quarterbacks. And he is a guy that I think you can win with, and he's a very talented quarterback too. So there's plenty to like about him. Clutch, as we saw earlier against Atlanta, he does some good things. But the flip side to that is we're 12 years into his career here, and he's never won a playoff game. The Lions they've made the playoffs 3 times under his command. And certainly that's not entirely his fault, but as the quarterback, you take a lot of the blame for that. And so a lot of Lions fans are ready to move on. And frankly, a lot were last year when they had the number 3 pick in the draft. There were a lot of people that wanted them to take Tua or take Justin Herbert, look at some of these quarterbacks. And, being the regime being in the state that it was, needing to win now, they didn't seriously consider those quarterbacks. And, I don't know. I mean, the way Justin Herbert's playing, maybe 5 years from now, I think Lions fans, they may be scratching their heads and kicking themselves at what they missed out on.
We've talked about that on this show, and I think the Vikings beating Green Bay hurt our chances at a potential top 5 pick. But when you are in a position, especially when you still have a quarterback like Matthew Stafford, but when you're in a position at the 3rd pick, it's because you're really bad. And to be able to get a potential, another quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years at that spot and have them sit a year kind of like Aaron Rodgers or Mahomes or whatever, even 2 years, I think it's idiotic not to pull the trigger, especially in a quarterback deep draft like last year.
Look, if I agree with what you said, because there are, look, Matthew Stafford still has good years left in him. There's no doubt about that. But if you believe, as I do, and I think most people around the NFL do, that, you need a good quarterback, or that really enhances your chances of winning, right? Well, it's very rare that you have that type of pick that you can get what may be a generational type talent at quarterback. And, maybe Tua was that. People certainly thought he was going to be before the injury. Herbert, I think, the jury was out much more so. But I think you do your organization a disservice if you at least don't go down that road, do all of the homework necessary, and really seriously consider drafting those guys. And the Lions did their homework, but I'm not sure how serious a thought they really gave to taking a quarterback at number 3.
So speaking of generational talent, let's shift from quarterback to running back and talk a little bit about the 2 running backs on each team. One, we have Dalvin Cook on our team, who is coming back from a huge game, obviously put the whole team on his back. But then our past running back of Adrian Peterson coming and playing against his old team, who he shined for. Usually whenever he's played against us in the past with other teams, he is very hungry for the ball. Do you think it's going to be a part of their scheme tomorrow, regardless of who their quarterback is, to pound with AP? Because I have him in my dynasty team, and I'm wondering if I should start him.
My God.
Or do you think it's still going to be the Swift show?
Yeah, it's always going to come down to your fantasy team, right?
Of course.
No, I mean, I think Adrian will get plenty of work. I mean, you look at Darrell Bevell's history, and even going back a couple weeks here, right? Matthew Stafford, the one opponent he had never thrown a touchdown pass against was Jacksonville. The Lions get a couple scores early 4th quarter. There's a chance that maybe they're not going to have another shot to score. They get to the 1 yard line, and what do? They give Stafford 4 passes so he can get his touchdown against Jacksonville, knowing that he's not going to play them again for another 4 years. So I think Darrell Bevell's history tells us that he would like to get Adrian Peterson involved early and often. I don't think they're going to go overboard with that. So I don't know, who else you got on your roster there, but, maybe we're looking at 15, 18 carries. I think Adrian will get plenty of work, and there's no doubt that he's fired up about it. I talked to his father about this the other day. Adrian sort of referenced as much, inferred as much on our conference call with him. But DeAndre Swift is still an important part of this offense, and he's still going to be the passing down back, and he's still going to get a lot of work too.
Is this going to be his team? I know you guys have basically missed on the running back position since Barry Sanders. I mean, is this finally going to get the job done? Is this the guy for the next 8 years?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's shown some flashes of good out there. I mean, he really is elusive in the open field. He can be electric in space and create some mismatches. And so I think, the Lions have, he can be a very valuable player for them in that regard. I think we need to see a little bit more of him running in between the tackles. He had that one big game against Jacksonville, but if you go back and look, his one long run, I mean, there was no one there. Anyone on the team would have got 50 yards out of that. So we need to see more out of him as a rusher before we go that way. But the Lions are happy with what they've seen from him so far, and I do think he has a pretty bright future.
Well, and I thought it was really weird when you guys did bring Adrian Peterson because 2 years ago you spent a 2nd-round pick on Kerryon Johnson, who's had some injury troubles. But to me, when you bring in a Swift and now you have Kerryon, who's still a very talented and young running back, there's your 1-2 punch. You got your Thunder, you got your Lightning. And then they bring in, old-time Peterson, who kind of, to me, disrupted that band of brothers type thing that you could have had going on in Detroit.
Right. And, Kerryon has some, knee issues. He's had some injuries the last 2 years, so that was part of it. But I agree. I mean, I think you can, however you want to build that running back room in the NFL, like there are avenues to do that. I certainly understand why you spend a 2nd-round pick, right? You get the 4 best years out of a running back, and then you can let him go. He's not costing much. There's some pretty talented backs that can help your team. So you want to build like that, fine. If you want to go the scrap heap route, you can do that too. I mean, there's good running backs that come the undrafted route or free agency every single year that can be contributors to your team. So,
right.
pick a direction. I don't think you can go wrong either way. But when you convolute the two and you spend a high pick and then you go out and get that veteran and you take carries away from that high pick, that's when I sort of scratch my head a little bit at what's going on.
So let's talk about this Sunday. Greg and I, a few weeks back, Green Bay Greg, he's a Packer fan over here. We kind of broke down the schedule after the Vikings' slow start, and we're a quality team. We're not denying that, but I think with the defensive woes that we've had and injuries and all of that, we only saw 3 wins, and now really I see a lot more after that routing we took on your Packers. Do you think it's going to be an easy win for the Vikings? Is Detroit going to give us a tough game? I think a lot of that probably depends on Stafford, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a toss-up game. I did pick the Lions to win, but I'm not sold one way or another. I mean, I think Matthew Stafford will be there, right? If he's not, the Lions aren't going to win. But I think Matthew Stafford will be there, and I don't think missing practice will mean much to him. I mean, this is a guy that's played Mike Zimmer's defense 11 times. He certainly knows what to expect. And the Lions are going to have their hands full trying to stop Dalvin Cook. I mean, he's the best running back in the NFL in my eyes right now. So, but, look, a couple rookie cornerbacks starting for the Vikings, even without Kenny Galladay, when you play a veteran quarterback like Stafford, I think that's trouble. And, then not just the youth of the defense, but I don't trust Kirk Cousins still. I mean, look, I'm a Michigan State guy, so I've watched him for a long time. And I don't know. I mean, the Vikings have had the Lions number in the past, but I think a lot of that has had to do with that defense in the pass rush. And I'm not sure it's there enough for them to run away with the game against the Lions this week.
I mean, worst case scenario, Matt Stafford doesn't play and Chase Daniels just lights us up again.
Like he did with the Bears.
So, I mean, that's the whole thing. Everybody's like, oh, if Stafford doesn't play, it's an easy walk of a game. It's like, hold on now. Chase Daniels can torch us. He's proven it before, and he can definitely do it again. So I would be a lot more comfortable if it was, Mannion or any of these other backup quarterbacks that
David Blau, that's their third stringer.
Yeah,
Blau. Yeah, I love that.
He played against the Packers one year where him and I forgot who it was for the Packers wasn't Flynn. It was where they each threw for like over 400 yards.
Wow, cool story, Greg. Nobody cares.
Oh, Flynn. Oh, that was great.
Well, Dave, we appreciate you coming on the show. Hopefully, anything Detroit, related down the road, we can have you back on. It was fun having you.
Yeah, guys, happy to do it. Enjoy the game tomorrow.
Thanks, Dave.
Appreciate
Have
it.
a good day.
All right, see you guys.
Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah, that was good.
Gets
All
me
right.
a little pumped up. I hope
You guys
they-
talk about some Biden or
Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom? Yeah. So I just hope they can cover the spread tomorrow.
Yeah.
And by them, I mean the Lions.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about.
Well, yeah, and like the other thing he was saying, which I think is, I was watching on NFL Network this morning,
Sure.
one of their fantasy shows, and it's pretty much if you have a Lion or a Viking on your fantasy roster, you play them.
Yeah.
Both defenses are just horrible.
Yeah.
So
Marvin Jones, I picked up everywhere.
Well, yeah, and
Play him.
they have, with Galladay out, they have another another wide receiver, and I can't think of his name right now. And he would be like next to nothing on
I know who
daily
you're talking
fantasy.
about.
He's got a weird first name like Ches.
Isn't it Hall?
No, well you can look it up.
I
But
thought it was Hall. Let me see here.
But his first name it begins with a C. It's like CZ something.
Says first.
Whatever it is, but you can get him for next to nothing in daily.
Quintez Cephas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Michigan boy, I think.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
you can take him for
Yeah.
next to nothing, and you'll be fine. And then you can get your value in other places. So it's one of those games where it's like take the over.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ev is going to be fired up.
Ev is playing his best Aaron Rodgers impression this week, where he's trying to find reasons.
Hold on. We'll get to that in the headlines, Greg.
Okay.
Okay, that's I was gonna say. Yeah, he's
He's amped up. But, we have a special place in our heart for Ev.
Yep.
That's for damn sure.
Yep.
Why? Hopefully he fucking keeps his life together and beats the Vikes tomorrow.
Oh, Tevin, you know what I'd appreciate if we could install a urinal right underneath this desk. I just feel sorry for Twist Nation when I leave because they miss out on me a little bit.
It's called a Stadium Pal. You can actually
The Wizinator. You never heard of it?
It's not a Wizinator. That's completely different. It's a Stadium Pal. It's a little.
We need
thing.
a reverse Wizinator, so you piss into the bag. That'd be brilliant.
I'm not putting anything up my.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes, Tevin. Let's go.
And we're back. Okay.
Holy shit.
Comment sections. Are we freaking out?
What?
What'd you do?
Oh, we lost the sound for a split second. But we're back.
All right, good.
Anyway, as I was saying, today's initials are E-S. E-S.
God, you picked the fucking shittiest initials.
Shut up.
I think
Let's go.
I think this is going to be a good one. All right, here we go.
You want me to give you guys a head start?
Shut up, Greg.
Fuck you, Greg.
Item number 1 in ES. Clue number 1 has been used by American interrogators on uncooperative prisoners
Matt.
in Iraq.
Electric shock.
Yeah, fuck off.
But
You're
I
out.
do like where your head's at.
What
You're out.
the fuck?
You're out.
Great guess. 2, connected to a New York Yankees Hall of Famer. 3, includes a prayer. 4, debuted in 1991. Clue number 5 is a reference to a fictional character who puts children to sleep. Clue number 6.
Greg, enter Sandman.
Ding, 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 GBG.
Oh, I'd have never
Of
got that
course.
one. Would
First
have never
off,
got that one. Hey, Greg, you got something on your face. Oh, that's your nose.
Don't let him get your head, Greg.
I'm fine.
Clue number 1 has appeared in the NFL end zones. Clue number 2, created in 1976, then went viral in the 1980s. Clue number 3, connected to a song with a similar name.
Greg, electric slide.
GBG with 2.
He doesn't even know how to dance it.
Don't need to.
He
Yeah,
doesn't.
you must
He
Don't need
demonstrate.
to.
he bragged it up at Matt's wedding that he could do it. He could boogie woogie,
You just
and he
needed a little
can't.
brown water. That's
Just-
all he needed.
Yeah.
Just,
You
need,
need- That's it.
just needed liquid
Let's
potatoes.
go, kid. Fire up.
Here we go. Item number 3.
This is a hard-
in ES. Clue number 1 has been seen on How I Met Your Mother. Clue number 2 won the 3rd season of Dancing with the Stars. Clue number 3 connected to the 1994 Rick Moranis film Little Giants. Clue number 4 connected to the triplets.
Mike Emmett Smith.
Mike, yes,
Let's
sir.
fucking go. Good for you. I never watched an episode of Dance with the Stars, so
It's Little Giants is kind of what got me.
Yeah,
good for you.
that actually threw me off.
You're fucking fired up. You're getting them.
Oh, I'm on the board.
Item number 3 in
4.
ES. No, 3. Right?
It's 2 to
Yeah.
1.
2?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, sorry, you're right. You're right.
Fucking Greg.
Bested by a Packer.
Yeah.
Item number 4, clue number 1. Connected to the 2 mathematical symbols. Connected to
Mike E squared.
Oh, that's a great guess as well, but no.
Fuck.
Clue number 2
Oh, I suppose it is. Fucking A, Mike.
has been seen on HBO's Game of Thrones. Clue number 3. Framlingham Castle inspired a 2017 success. Clue number 4. Connected to a controversy with the TLC song No Scrubs.
Yeah, we don't want none of them.
Clue number 5. Performed at the closing ceremonies of the 2012 Olympic Games. Clue number 6. Known for the songs Perfect, Happier.
Matt, Ed Sheeran.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh.
Matt.
First Dance with the Wife had to fucking
Oh,
knock down Burkett.
yeah.
Let's fucking
Nice.
go, bro.
On the
Let's
board.
go.
All right. Item number 5. We have GBG with 2. Matt and Ben, or Mike and Ben's with 1. Clue number 1. Connected to a dog. Connected to dog.
Mike. Fuck. Electric shock.
Shockingly, that was wrong. Clue number 2. Included the inventor. Clue number 3. Included the Boggs family.
Come on, I thought you fucking had this. That's the only reason I rang in.
Clue number 4. Robert Smith of The Cure was the inspiration for his hair. Clue number 5.
Greg, Edward Scissorhands.
GBG, you've played
Nice
this
one.
game
That was a
before.
good one. That was a good one. Good for you, you fucking fuck.
All right, next up, clue number 1. Briefly appeared in 2018's The Spy Who Dumped Me. Clue number 2. gained international attention after pieces of The Guardian and The Washington Post. Clue number 3, connected to Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Clue number 4, was the focus of a 2016 Oliver Stone film. Clue number 5, previously worked for Dell and the CIA. Clue number 6, famously leaked highly classified information from the
Matt, Eric Snowden.
Ding, ding, ding.
Who?
There we go.
Wow.
Fuck's Eric
Oh,
Snowden?
Hold on.
It's fucking good.
Actually, never mind. Incorrect.
Yeah,
Incorrect.
fuck you, Matt.
Sorry, I got excited. Incorrect.
Oh, I got it.
Clue number 6. We'll repeat clue number 6. Famously leaked highly classified information from the NSA before seeking asylum in Russia.
Fucking fire the trigger, dude.
Don't.
How are you wrong?
I fucking can only
3,
guess.
2,
Just
1.
say a different first name. Go.
Edward Snowden.
Oh,
Sorry, I got excited
fucking
here.
A, man.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Edward.
I wasn't even paying. Yeah.
I know.
One for
I couldn't
Doge.
think of the-
One for Doge.
I
Don't
should
call
get a
it
half
comeback.
for that.
Good
That's
job,
bullshit.
Doge. Good job, Doge. There are no halves.
Only an active addiction.
Yeah.
Clue number 1. Battled Captain Underpants. Clue number 2. Appeared on a flight on NBC's The Office. Clue number 3. Its siblings include the chicken, crab, ham, lobster, and tuna. Clue number 4. Often used as a filling. Clue number 5. Commonly connected to a sandwich.
Mike, egg salad.
Mike Reeves. Ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
moves into second place with 2 points. GBG still ahead with 3.
Come on.
Doge.
You're right there.
Fuck.
You just got to run the
Coming up
table.
from behind.
Let's go.
Coming from behind. That's what she said.
Clue number 1. One was seen in 1985's Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Clue number 2. Its use was discussed right before a death in the 1977's Star Wars. Clue number 3. Often used by James Bond. Clue number 4. Connected to a tragedy in 1986's Top Gun.
Matt. Electric shock.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Greg. Ejection seat.
Greg, coming in hot.
Electric
Number 4.
shock.
I had to throw it.
Yeah, because Top Gun had somebody get shocked electrically.
That's why I fucking fucked up. Whatever. Next.
Next. Okay, let's see.
Fuck, you can't let him get another one.
What's he got? Four?
Yeah, he's got 4. So for the
Don't
win
say
for
it like
Greg.
that.
I mean,
Fucking
guys, I'm
A.
disappointed.
We're
in
not
both of you.
defeated yet.
Clue number 1, connected to Jim Carrey in 2009. Clue number 2, connected to Michael Caine in 1992. Clue number 3, in a sense, connected to Bill Murray in 1988. Clue number 4, an animated duck is named after him. Clue number 5, dealt with the past, present, and future. Clue
Greg.
number
Ebenezer Scrooge.
for the win. Ladies and gentlemen, GBG.
God damn it.
Fuck off, Greg.
All he does is win.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
And on that depressing note,
It's all right. One day we'll get it.
I've
already got a W.
I got 2 again, though.
I've already won once, so I don't want to hear it.
That's true.
Fuck, if Tevin would pick some fucking actual letters of the alphabet. we might-
okay, next one I will tailor make this more.
He gave you your initials.
B.
He already gave you MB.
But
Can't handle it. I'm the only MB that matters.
We're gonna keep it pushing on to the twist headlines of the week.
Oh yeah, some great headlines this week, folks. Buckle up.
yeah,
Here we
folks.
fucking We're back?
We're going to take, we're back. We're going to take down this.
Take it down. Oh, yeah, we don't need
We're
that
good.
up. We're good?
Yeah.
All right, headlines of the week. Here we go. Twist headlines. Oh, yeah, we're back. We're good. Yeah, beautiful. Green Bay Packers Davante Adams says, fair to say, on the best receiver in the NFL. Adams had 10 catches for 173 yards and his league-leading 8th touchdown reception. Adams is the first player to record 3 games of at least 10 catches and 150 yards in his team's first 8 games of the season, according to Elias Sports Bureau. Would you guys say that he is the best wide receiver in the league?
No.
I would agree that the answer is no. I think it's D-Hop. I think it's Hopkins, and I think that you could put
Michael Thomas.
Okay, see, that's what pissed me off because they brought this up with Keyshawn Johnson. They brought this up with Keyshawn Johnson.
Sure.
And Keyshawn's like, well, no, Michael Thomas is always. You know what, dude? You're his uncle. He's played 1 game this year.
I'm not his uncle.
Biased opinion,
My
but
point-
yeah, I understand, but can't guard Mike. He's
But
a monster.
not this year, though. He's been hurt. Is he? If he comes back and he's at the same level, of course he'd be better.
What do you
get
think?
what
He
you're
ruptured his Achilles? I mean,
get
he's
what you're saying.
fine.
People do come back from injuries less than what they were.
Devontae
He's a
makes
top
it look
3.
fucking pretty, though. Holy fuck.
He's a
Oh,
top 3.
he's phenomenal.
Fucking elite.
Top 5.
Detroit Lions, Everson Griffin, hurt by Mike Zimmer's comments that defensive end was good with the Vikings. Asked about Griffin's return to Minnesota after he spent 10 seasons with the Vikings, Zimmer said, Everson was a good player for us. I wish him well, just not this week. Brilliant.
What did you expect Zimmer
Yeah,
to
Mike
say?
Zimmer ain't going to gloss up anything.
No,
Period.
especially not a player that's gone.
that he's about to play against.
And don't tell me your mental health is good when you have a tantrum about being called good.
Well,
Right.
he's got a little bit of Aaron Rodgers in him. He will find a reason to find
And I
motivation.
100% agree with that. But
He wants to stir the pot. Brilliant. Good for Ev.
he's in the headlines.
Yeah.
You made twist. Good job.
NBPA reps approved December 22nd start date for a 72-game regular season.
National Basketball Players Association.
It's a beautiful thing. That is, of course, still needed to get a lot of issues ironed out before that is agreed upon, but the date is agreed upon, so that's good.
Are they back in the bubble?
That's one of the things they're going to finalize.
They
with
are.
The union.
If they're starting in December, it will be a bubble.
And
Yeah.
LeBron said he will be cherry picking the whole time during the early start, and that's why he has AD. Brilliant. Detroit Pistons intrigued by LaMelo Ball moving up in the draft. Currently, they hold the number 7 pick. You were right about that earlier. Upcoming 2020 NBA draft, Detroit Pistons general manager Troy Weaver. What a name. Troy Weaver. Dreamweaver says that moving
I
up
don't
is
think that's
definitely
the-
an option.
Is that the lyrics?
Oh,
It's
fuck.
Dreamweaver.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
You said
Dreamweaver.
Oh, I didn't think it was Weaver.
Fuck you both.
Like weaving.
So they're interested in moving up. Move them up. Let's go. Minnesota defensive
You also said it was
coordinator-
the Knicks in the car, not the Pistons. But
Oh, shit happens when you're drinking Red Bull. Minnesota defensive coordinator Joe Rossi tests positive for the Cocoa. Won't coach versus Illinois. Co-defensive coordinator Joe Harasimiak.
or Simiak.
or Semiak.
Just say it with confidence.
You have to be right. You just have to be confident.
Let's go with it. He'll be primarily working with the safeties, but this game he'll be hopefully trying to get a W. We'll see what happens. NFL fines a bunch of fucking people for not responding to the COVID violation or the COVID protocols. Las Vegas Raiders have been fined $500,000 and stripped of a 6th-round pick in the 2021 draft. Gruden is also fined $150K. That's chump change to Gruden
A
because he's
6th
a baller.
round.
Um,
Yeah, he made $100 million in his contract.
Yeah. In total, Las Vegas has racked up $1.185 million in fines for breaking COVID-19 protocols, and the Raiders are the first team to lose a draft pick over violations. Those are your headlines. Let's fucking go.
Great. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, moving right along, it is time to get learned with a little history.
That's right. Thank you, Tevin. It is time for history. scoreless tie in the NFL.
Fucking barn burner.
Yeah.
Like watching paint dry.
Horrible. 1944, FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt, is reelected president of the United States for a record 4th term.
Just fucking a franchise.
Yeah, defeating
Dynasty.
Republican candidate Thomas Dewey.
President Dewey.
Was that the last time you could do 4 terms then?
Yeah,
FDR?
actually, during that term is when he put in the rule where you can't do more than 2.
That's how they should do it with the Super Bowls. Like, you won last year, you don't qualify this year.
You
Sorry.
can't do it again. 1962, Glenn Hall set NHL record 503 consecutive games as a goalie.
Fucking just a brick wall
Oh,
hall.
good.
Can't beat them.
1963, New York Yankee Elston Howard is first African-American ever voted AL MVP.
Good for him.
Nice.
Yeah. 1990, Mary Robinson elected as first female president of Ireland.
Good for her.
We're getting diverse in the
They're
headlines
fucking
here.
way ahead of the times over there.
1991, not so good news. Magic Johnson announces he has HIV virus and retires from the Lakers.
Didn't get it from his wife.
No,
Cookie.
he did not.
His wife's name is Cookie.
Yeah, didn't get it from the cook.
1996, ex-NFL running back and Heisman Trophy winner Mike Rozier is shot several times in his hometown of Camden, New Jersey.
Camden. It's
He
hard
does-
out there, dude.
He recovers.
Camden's
Good for him.
real.
2000 controversial U.S. presidential election between George W. Bush and Al Gore is inconclusive. The result in Bush's favor is eventually resolved by the Supreme Court.
Fool me once, shame on...
Hanging
You ain't
chef.
gonna fool-
A fool can't fool me
You
again.
ain't gonna fool me again. Oh, last one. This one's good. 2019, Queen Elizabeth II
Goes.
confirms she's no longer buying clothes made with real fur.
Well, good for her.
PETA approves.
Yeah.
She was only 136 years old when this happened. Like, I think I'm done buying fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't need it anymore. She's got a freaking
Yeah.
castle full of fucking
No
furs.
shit. I'm done buying it.
yeah. All right, good shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
All right, and then moving right along, we have the twist topics.
Twist topics.
Well, thanks, Tevin.
Thanks,
It's time
Tevin.
for the Twist Topics, brought to you by nobody.
Crickets.
What's your take on LeBron calling DK Metcalf Baby Bron, saying we built different?
Bron's getting a little outside of his element lately. So I understand he's trying to use his stage as,
His
but
platform.
platform stage. Fuck off.
Platform.
Shoes. Converse. Not a sponsor. But yeah, why do you got to enter yourself and assert your name onto somebody else's name?
Especially when, this is where I'm going to piggyback. what
Let's
you said,
go.
Especially after everyone on the planet is showing this video of him chasing down Buda Baker.
Correct.
Going, at light speed.
Best meme ever.
So what does LeBron do? Oh, yeah, he's the football version
He's a
of
baby
me.
Bron.
When everyone's already saying that this is the best natural athlete in the NFL, it's like, how about, hey, LeBron, how about you worry about your sport and
Yeah.
DK Metcalf and Russell Wilson and all the rest of these guys over there will do their thing. Quit piggybacking someone else
Just
who's doing
fucking
well.
dribble.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you can fucking say all sorts of fucking erroneous shit, right?
Just shut up and play basketball,
yeah,
huh,
just
Matt?
dribble
Yeah.
the fucking ball,
Okay.
Bron.
We built different. He's 100% right that him and DK are built different. Those dudes are men
Yeah,
amongst boys. And Bron can do whatever he wants.
the king.
Yeah. Breakdown of your current NFL draft order. So I have a print off here. I mainly just want to cry
Yeah, what are we at 10?
on Twist. So the Jets, pick number 1, 0-8. The
Quarterback.
Giants, pick number 2, 1-6.
Maybe.
Jacksonville, 1-6 at 3. Houston, but it is Miami, 1-6 at
Not a
4.
quarterback.
Dallas 2-6 at 5, Atlanta 2-6 at 6, Washington 2-5 at 7, Chargers 2-5 at 8, New England 2-5 at 9, Minnesota 2-5 at 10.
We're fucked, boys.
Jets quarterback, Jacksonville quarterback,
Giants maybe a quarterback.
no. If they're at 2,
If they can get Fields at 2, they might fucking pounce.
maybe.
Danny Dimes is
Washington quarterback, New England Quarterback.
No,
No.
we're
No,
No?
Belichick will trade out of that spot to get like 2 second-round picks. He's not going to take a first-round quarterback.
let's
He
just
doesn't wanna-
hope to God.
He doesn't, huh?
Pray to the
what-
Lord.
What in his history has told you that he goes up and takes a high-profile play in the first round? He trades out
When
of
is
the
his
first round.
history?
He
Is
wants
he
Jimmy
have a
G,
top 10
boys.
pick?
He
What's
wants
that?
Jimmy. Yeah,
first
that's
round.
true.
First round.
Top 10.
No, I know.
First round.
That's what he's saying.
He's
When
never
have-
in the top
When
10.
has New England never had a top 10?
No, I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but his history is accumulate draft picks.
Because he's
Take
at
value.
32, Greg.
Will he still be there?
Not at 9.
Will Bill still be there?
What makes you think he won't?
Corona.
COVID. No Tom.
Well, so anyway, so let's say New England doesn't, okay?
We hope fucking Zach Wilson falls.
Zach
to 10.
Wilson would be your guy at 10.
Fucking fire up. BYU.
Yeah.
Get excited.
Thoughts on Mike D'Antoni joining Steve Nash's staff in Brooklyn?
Steve Nash is going to be fucking paid forever.
Yeah.
You're getting groomed. You're getting groomed by the fucking El Chapo, bro. He's teaching you how to fucking mule in some drugs.
I can't believe D'Antoni would join a staff. I mean, he's good enough to get his own coaching job again.
It takes the fucking heat off of him. He can sit back. If they shit the bed,
I think
Mikey D can slide.
I don't think there's any intention on him taking
The Collinsworth
over.
slide.
I think that Mike D'Antoni is more interested in implementing his style of offense than he is what chair he sits in on the bench.
Grooming.
And I think that having the players that the Nets have
Yeah.
and having a coach who doesn't have any experience, which will give D'Antoni the ability, because he wants to be the next Tex Winter.
Yeah.
And he wants, Tex Winter was internationally known for implementing a system that Phil Jackson got credit for, the triple post, so I think that D'Antoni wants
the triple post.
That's what it was called when it was started.
Triangle.
Triangle.
It was called the triple post when it started.
Flying V.
It's because
Illuminati.
3 guys had their backs to the rim.
They don't have to get all upset about it, Greg. It's a triangle fucking offense. I get it. When he started Tex.
Yeah, back
Your
in
guy
1920, Tex
Fucking
Rivers.
Tex Rivers.
Yeah,
Doc's kid.
1994. But okay,
You're showing your age, Greg.
that's when it started.
I was 4.
So my
Greg.
point is, I think that D'Antoni wants to have the legacy of his style of offense.
He wants a
more than-
ring.
I don't think he cares about a ring.
He doesn't have one.
He wants a ring, Greg.
I said I don't think he cares about a ring.
I know,
when he
but
said that. I think he wants to implement his style. And
I understand, but I think he wants a ring. He has never got one.
okay,
He wants a fucking ring. You can't fucking rely on fucking James Harden fucking chucking up threes and fucking looking great with his fucking beautiful beard that everybody wishes they fucking had.
It's too big.
it is out of control.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Would you have opted out if you were Giancarlo Stanton? That's great.
The triple post offense. Good for you, Greg. Fuck
That's
off.
what it was called when it started.
It said from
I'm proud of
1990
you.
to 2010, so not 94. So you were wrong. And you're dumb.
That's when I learned it. When I graduated and I started coaching it.
So would you have opted out if you were Giancarlo Stanton?
hell yeah, guaranteed money.
Opted out.
Opted out. No.
Okay, I'm like, what
No,
the
no,
fuck?
no. I would have done what he did, which is
100%.
dude.
Opt
What is
in.
it? $218 million
Yeah.
he gets.
And he's injury prone. You
Yeah.
opt out, you're not getting that from anybody.
Right.
Okay.
Not now.
Right.
What is it? He's played like 10 games in the past 2 seasons.
Something like that, yeah.
10 games, about 34 dingers, and about 35 and a half strikeouts.
He's garbage.
Yeah.
Well, he's not garbage.
This is
He's hot garbage.
He's past his prime, unfortunately, which
This
was a
is-
short prime.
This is why the Major League Baseball Players Union is
Yeah.
the strongest union in the history of the world.
Pay him.
It's like that is the only place in the world where it's like you get guaranteed money for
Correct.
doing absolutely nothing based on your previous performance.
Right.
It's perfect.
It's also
Fucking
why I
great.
hate unions.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Teamsters proud. Let's go.
That's it. TT out.
All right, it is time now for GBG to hit us with our player to watch.
Okay, I was going to touch on this, and then you guys didn't want me to get into it. But the player to watch this week, if you assume that the Viking coaching staff and the Viking management actually wants to win games, which I agree that you guys don't want them to do.
Correct.
The player to watch is Kirk Cousins, because you cannot play Dalvin Cook the way that you do and have him for the life of the contract. You have to at some point put Kirk Cousins in a room and say, dude, we pay you $35 million a year. You have to fucking do something. So he better be able, especially in a game like this where you're playing against another shitty defense, you have to be able to rest Dalvin Cook if you want to get more than 1 year out of him. So, Kirk Cousins, it's time for you to start earning your money.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, I don't think it, but it should. Otherwise, you're flushing more money down the toilet with Dalvin Cook.
Watch Kirk Cousins, Greg.
Oh, that sounds like a horrible day.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm not saying he's going to be good. He's the player to watch.
He's
not,
the player to watch.
I get it.
Not player I think is
understand.
going to do well. He's the player to watch
Player
Okay.
to watch on Sports Center after the game.
to see if he's sucked or not.
Don't watch him all day. It'll be horrible.
All right, thanks,
Fuck.
Greg.
Good for you, Greg. I'm glad it was one player. He did good.
It's a player to watch, not a player I think is going to do well.
We got that. We got that.
Fucking A. I hope he does all right.
Now it is time for
cover the
the
spread.
newest segment on Twist Nation. Are you smarter?
So I brought it back, but I changed it up.
So we didn't keep the score, right?
Right.
Tell me that. Oh, thank God.
So we are going to rapid fire it.
Rapid fire.
Are you smarter than a third grader? So
No.
Twist Nation, we've done first, we've done second, and now we're doing third, but it's rapid fire. So your name is your buzzer.
Is it multiple choice?
History.
Okay.
What type of feather beginning with the letter Q did people write with?
Matt.
Correct.
Quill.
Ding, ding, ding. Julius Caesar was the emperor of what empire?
Matt.
Greg.
Italy.
Roman.
Yep. Damn it. What is Rosa Parks most famous for?
Greg. Bus sitting in the asking to be.
Yeah. The first fireworks were invented in the 7th century in what country?
Greg. China.
Right. Name the American president on the $50
Matt.
coin.
Thomas Jefferson.
Incorrect.
Matt. Kennedy.
Correct.
Thank God. Thanks for letting me have that one, Greg.
Yeah, if you just Matt, and just start naming off presidents.
Actually, it was the part where I wanted to see how long you were going to go.
Good. Thank you.
English and literature. So GBG 1 history.
Fucking A. We're not doing a total score?
Yeah, we are.
I kind of have a
good.
degree in it. I should.
Yeah. Fuck.
The person in a novel who tells the story from a third-person perspective is called a what?
Narrator.
GBG. What is the name of the book about a friendship between a pig named Wilbur?
Greg.
Matt.
Greg.
And a spider
Charlotte's Web.
named Charlotte.
It's rapid fire. Charlotte's Web.
Fuck. Couldn't think of it. All I can think of the
Adding
word.
conjunctions such as and or but turns a simple sentence into what type of a sentence?
Run on. Matt. Run on.
Incorrect.
What the hell?
3.
Matt. Compound.
Correct.
Good for you.
I'm good at
Who is the
English.
author of James and the Giant Peach?
Fuck.
Doge. The main
Who was
series
it? Same as it was
Roald
with-
Dahl.
Yeah, same as
The main
Chocolate
series of
Factory.
events in a story is called a what?
Matt, subject?
Nope.
Read it again.
The main series of events in a story is called
Greg.
a what?
The climax.
Nope.
Matt, theme?
Nope. Doge. A plot.
Okay.
Geography. What is the longest river in the world?
Greg. Amazon.
Greg.
Who was it? No, I was waiting for him to tell who got the fucking tiebreaker at the beginning.
That-
What was it? Amazon?
Greg got the tiebreaker.
Was it Amazon? I would have got it wrong.
So what are you bitching about? On what continent is the country of Greece located? Matt.
Europe?
Correct.
Good for you.
I'm trying.
What is the name for a body of land that is completely surrounded by water?
Greg.
Oh, you
An
motherfucker!
Ah! What is the capital of New York?
Greg.
Matt.
Greg.
What is it, Buffalo?
Yep.
Albany.
Ah, fuck. I knew it wasn't.
How
New
many
York.
Great Lakes are in the United
5.
States?
Matt,
Greg.
5.
No, Greg is wrong.
Matt, 6.
Nope.
Matt, 4.
Yes.
Let's go! Let's fucking
Or the
go!
United States. Okay.
All right. So we got 3 to 2 to 1 2 to 2 to 1.
I'm not rolling over.
3.
I'm not rolling over.
5, 6, 7, 8 to 5.
I'm right there.
Sciences.
You're close.
What phenomenon might be felt on the surface when two tectonic
Matt.
plates rub
Matt,
together.
earthquake.
Matt, correct.
I fucking got in there. I don't like it when you fucking buzz 17
8,
times.
You do it all the time.
8-6.
Here I come.
The hardest naturally occurring
Matt,
mineral
diamond.
is 8-7.
Let's fucking go!
What is the closest planet
Matt,
Greg,
to the sun?
Matt, Earth.
Mercury. You okay? You can't do that.
Greg.
You gotta
bitch at me
fire!
for-
It's rapid fire!
But you bitch at me for doing it.
Greg, 9-7.
I hate when you do that. You're doing it.
Shut up, Greg!
The process by which plants eat and make
Greg,
energy.
photosynthesis.
10-7. Does the sun orbit the Earth?
Greg. No.
Greg. 11-7.
Fucking damn it, I was right there.
You got to get them all right here.
I know, I gotta run the table.
Mathematics.
Oh, fuck.
When writing out a fraction, the numbers above and below the vinculum are called
Greg.
Matt,
Greg.
numerator. Go ahead, you were first.
It's the numerator and denominator.
Yeah. Fuck, you should have gave me that when I knew it.
12-7.
Rat bastard.
To the nearest multiple of 10, how many kilograms of cheese are in 110 pounds of cheese? You fucking
Matt,
cheesehead?
1.
No.
Wait, say
What?
it.
To the nearest multiple of 10, how many kilograms of cheese are in 110 pounds of cheese?
1,000.
Wrong.
Under.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go.
12-8. If a shopping cart contains 1 apple, 2 bananas, 3 oranges, 4 hot dogs, what percent of the cart's total content is fruit?
Matt.
Greg.
10? 100%?
Greg, 60%.
Oh, I didn't. fucking
Correct.
listen. I just knew that it's fucking 10 things.
2 more.
I
If the
did good.
if the first person takes 25% of the cake, oh, Greg's going to know this. And the second person takes 20% of the remainder, how much of the original cake remains?
Matt, 55%.
No. 25% of the cake.
Matt,
and the second
65%.
No.
I don't care. What is it?
60%.
Fuck! I was right there!
You're right around there.
How many grams are in 1,000 kilograms?
Who the fuck sells that much drugs? I don't know that. Come on. Like,
1
let's
million.
narrow this
It's
shit
one
down.
million.
1
Like,
million.
I ain't Chapo.
Wow, Greg, you're
Fuck.
2-0 in games today.
Every time you say kilos, I'm waiting for you to not say
Who
cheese
sells
or
that?
something else. Like, let's go.
Okay.
I'm not. Fuck.
Oh, that's good.
Anybody that knows the answer to that question is doing a lot of time.
Yeah.
Let's just be real.
All right, that's it. Good job,
Fucking
GBG. You are smarter than a third grader.
Good for you, Greg.
More importantly, smarter than Matt.
Right.
And
That doesn't count.
an amazing segment, and seeing Benz's face go from "ooh, grams, this is going to be an easy answer" to "I have no idea," priceless.
Yes.
Change to.
Who sells that much drugs might be the funniest thing I've ever said
We
on
do
this
recover,
show.
all right?
Right. So we are going to keep it moving on to the Twist Bracket of the Week, featuring the greatest TV shows.
Ooh, yeah, this is a good one.
Wow.
So we are going to start in the modern drama bracket. There's a modern drama, modern comedy, a classic drama, and a classic comedy. So over in the modern drama, the number 1 seed, The Sopranos, going against the number 16 seed, Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights.
Yes.
Fuck The Sopranos.
100% FNL is
Never watched it.
Friday Night Lights?
No, I'm saying The Sopranos.
Oh, I've seen
you
it.
know,
It's good.
Clear heart, clear eyes, full heart.
Full
Clear eyes,
clear eyes,
full heart.
can't lose.
Can't fucking lose,
Yep.
Greg.
The number 8 seed Lost going against the number 9 seed The X-Files.
Lost. Lost by far.
I knew that was gonna. They'd probably win the whole. fucking
Number
thing.
5 seed The West Wing versus the number 12 seed The Americans.
Americans.
Never seen it, but
Heard
I'm
it's
gonna
fucking
yeah.
I'll go with you.
Corey Cole
Yeah.
talks that shit up like it's going out of style. I need to watch it.
Breaking Bad versus Deadwood.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Deadwood's good though.
Game of Thrones versus Twin Peaks.
Thrones.
GOT.
Mad Men or ER.
ER.
Mad Men.
Never got
100%.
into it.
I'm going ER.
Yeah. That one's for Mama Ben's. George Clooney.
Law and Order versus NYPD Blue.
NYPD
Law and
Blue.
Order.
Yeah,
and-
Law and Order, you ER fuck.
All right.
NYPD Blue.
Take
is
that,
just like,
Greg.
it's like any other.
I
fucking,
guarantee you the Chief's pissed off right now.
Well,
His
it's like any
favorite
other
TV
cop show.
His favorite TV show of all time.
Well, bunker down.
Sorry, Chief. You shouldn't even be watching this. You should be freaking taking her easy. All right.
Isolation. The Wire versus Homicide.
The Wire.
Life on the Street.
The Wire.
I've never
is
even
great.
heard that.
Either
what?
way, Homicide.
Life on the Street.
No, Wire.
It's on like channel 12. All right, The Wire.
You never seen that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic drama.
Let's go.
The number 1 seed, The Twilight Zone, versus number 16, Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Twilight Zone. I guess.
Twilight Zone.
TZ.
Alfred Hitchcock.
LA Law versus Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I was never a Star Trek fan.
I mean, either, but LA Law can fuck off.
Star Trek.
Yep. The Fugitive versus Mission Impossible.
Fugitive.
I've never watched either of them. Fugitive.
Okay.
All right.
The Waltons or Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
Kevin Benz.
Hawaii 5-0 or Miami Vice.
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. Dallas or Dynasty. Dynasty.
I've heard Dynasty's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
They remade both, I believe, and Dynasty's
It's called
just got a bunch of
Dynasty.
hotties. Columbo or Magnum PI.
Magnum PI.
Oh,
That's got to be Chief's
that-
favorite.
Fuck
That
yeah.
Tom Selleck mustache.
Oh, Tommy.
Just fucking.
Hill Street Blues or the Rockford Files.
The Rockford Files.
Never heard of either.
I'm going to go Hill Street Blues. Sounds cool.
Next.
All right.
Matt?
You got to pick one.
You doing all right, Tevin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
okay.
Hill Street Blues or Rockford Files?
Rockford, I guess.
Rockford. All right. We'll go slide over to classic comedy.
Oh, the goodies.
I Love Lucy or The Honeymooners.
Honeymooners.
Lucy.
Lucy. Andy Griffith,
Andy Griffith. Whoever you got him against.
Barney Miller.
Andy Griffith.
Was Barney Miller his own show? Did he
No.
get his own spin-off?
No, that's Barney Fife. Barney
Oh.
Miller was a different show.
Got it. Happy Days or The Brady Bunch?
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
I like the. I love the
Monday,
font.
Tuesday, Happy Days.
Nah, Brady Bunch.
Fuck you guys.
Just because Greg was named after a couple.
Mary Tyler Moore or Dick Van Dyke?
What did you just say? What?
A dick is a dyke.
Dick Van Dyke.
I'm going Dick Van Dyke. That's
Yeah.
just the best
Yeah.
name I've ever heard in my life.
that
I'll
show
go
was
with
pretty popular. Huh?
I never got into Mary Tyler
right.
Moore.
Good.
The Odd Couple or Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's. MASH or Taxi?
Mash.
MASH. The Jeffersons or Good Times?
The Jeffersons.
Jefferson's moving on up
Yep.
to the
Yeah.
east side.
All in the Family or Sanford and Son?
All in the
Sanford
family.
and Son.
Sanford and Son.
Oh man.
All right. Modern comedy. Seinfeld versus Curb.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Curb. Everybody Loves Raymond or Modern Family?
Modern
Family.
The Simpsons or South Park?
South
Simpsons.
Park.
South Park. Cheers or Frasier?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. The Office or 30 Rock?
The Office.
Office.
Yeah. The Cosby Show or The Fresh Prince?
Fresh
Fresh
Prince.
Prince.
Take that, Jello. Golden Girls or Sex in the City? Sex. Friends or Arrested Development?
Friends.
Friends.
Arrested Development was good, but it didn't.
All right, let's go through that bracket again. Seinfeld or Modern Family?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
South Park or Cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Where everybody knows your name. The Office or Fresh Prince?
The
Office.
Sex in the City or Friends?
Friends.
Friends or The Office?
Office.
Cheers or Seinfeld?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld or The Office?
Office.
Office.
Those are like my two heavy hitters.
Well, that's why they were there, but The Office is going to represent the modern comedy bracket in the championship round.
That's what she said.
Classic comedy, Lucy or Andy Griffith?
Andy
Lucy.
Griffith.
Andy.
Ooh.
Brady Bunch or Dick Van Dyke?
Brady Bunch.
Gilligan's Island or MASH?
Gilligan's Island.
How isn't The Love Boat
Yeah.
in that? Or that would be classic
I was gonna say,
drama,
I don't think
maybe.
that's considered a comedy, but
Anyway, Gilligan's Island or MASH?
Gilligan's Island.
Jeffersons or Sanford and Sons?
Jeffersons.
I'll go Jeffersons.
Yep. Gilligan or Jeffersons?
Gilligan.
Gilligan.
Andy or Brady?
Brady.
Andy. Andy.
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
Okay.
And Brady Bunch or Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan.
The Office.
Twilight Zone or Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Twilight Zone. Come on.
Just
I'll-
because of Twilight Zone.
Oh, it's creepy, yeah. You are now entering
I never
the
saw it.
Twilight Zone.
Fuck off. Fugitive or Gunsmoke?
Gunsmoke. It sounds better.
Vice, Miami, or Dynasty?
Miami Vice.
Vice.
Magnum PI or the Rockford Files?
Magnum.
Magnum or Miami Vice?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice.
Twilight Zone or Gunsmoke?
Twilight Zone.
Gunsmoke.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Ride that
Miami
Twilight Zone.
Vice or Twilight Zone?
Vice.
Miami Vice.
That's
Miami
where it
Vice.
stopped, Yeah.
All right. And Modern Family, Modern Drama,
There you go.
Friday Night Lights, or Lost?
Friday Night Lights.
Lost.
Fuck you, Greg. FNL.
Yeah, come on,
I
Riggins.
love Lost, but Friday Night
Night
Lights is so
You
good.
can't beat it.
Twist Nation, if you have not seen the
show, not the fucking movie,
not
yeah.
Billy Bob.
No, we want fucking
Friday
the
Night
real
Lights,
deal.
the show is one of the best. Let's just
Fucking go.
the Americans
Coach,
or Breaking Bad,
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. You just don't give it a fair enough shake.
Game of Thrones or ER,
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Law and Order, not NYPD Blue, versus The Wire.
The Wire.
Game of Thrones or The Wire?
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Friday Night Lights or Breaking Bad?
Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights. Friday Night.
Friday Night Lights or Game of Thrones?
Friday Night
Friday
Lights.
I liked it. I just like Lost more. It's not like I hated
Oh, I'm
the
not
show.
saying. Yeah, I get it. You're just
Miami
lost the fanatic.
Vice versus Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. Put her in. Let's go. Office. Let's go.
versus The
Office.
Office.
Let's fucking go. This is a
Office
tough one.
versus Friday Night Lights.
The Office.
I'm going. Okay, both shows are on in syndication, so you can watch them anytime, pretty much.
The Office.
I could sit down and watch The Office for longer periods of time. Eventually, you got to take a break from Friday Night Lights.
Sure, Friday Night Lights isn't one of those ones where
You can put it
a
on the back.
Tuesday at 4,
Yeah.
you're just going to catch it to catch it.
No.
And
Yeah.
that's why The Office wins.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those days, any day of the week,
Fall
any
asleep to it
time of
every
the
day.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had it on this morning, and you can get ready, you can clean the house, you can take a shower, all stuff, and then
Catch a
Right.
little bit.
Yeah.
From beginning to end, Friday Night Lights.
Oh, yeah.
But as
Yeah.
just a show,
And by the way, I agree with you guys. The TV show is so much better than the movie.
Yeah.
oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear
I
eyes.
mean, the movie wasn't
Full
bad.
hearts.
Can't lose.
Can't lose anytime.
Fuck yeah, guys.
Fucking love it.
The movie wasn't bad. It just
No,
show's
no.
better.
Show's better.
Yeah.
Right.
Coach is better in the fucking show. Fucking Coach. I'd run through a wall for him right fucking now.
So would I.
Go ahead, Tevin.
We're just gonna throw it out there. Honorable mention: Sons of Anarchy.
SOA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Fucking
though
every time makes me want to buy a motorcycle.
he just came out and said that he would never do that role again, that it fucked him up so bad that
Really?
he like got in. He was Jax Teller for years.
No, I bet he was.
So he was fucked. I just read it last night. So
What? That's not a bad place to fucking be.
yeah, it is.
Jax Teller?
He was a psycho.
Doesn't matter. It was Jax, dude. Dripping.
Drip, drip.
Drip.
Drip, drip, drip. Right on to the NFL Pick'em. Who you guys got?
Tell me some good news,
Yeah.
Greg. Tell me some fucking good news,
All right.
Greg.
Through week 8, myself at 23-17-0. Matt and Mike tied at 21-19-0.
Right there.
Too bad.
You guys have been tied for like 3 weeks now.
And how are we? And I'm going against it
yeah,
too.
it was funny because you guys, each time you guys went against each other, you guys each took one. So it was like you guys both did right.
But what about when we go against you? And we've caught up a couple, I think. Well, whatever. Shut the fuck
Go
up.
ahead.
Let's
Next week.
fucking go.
All right.
Let's go.
First game this week, Broncos against the Falcons. Falcons are 3.5-point favorites.
Broncos.
You taking Broncos?
The points, yep.
I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm taking the Broncos. Mike is taking the Falcons. Next game, Seahawks.
You lured him in, Matt. Good job.
Seahawks at the Bills.
Seahawks.
Seahawks are 2.5-point favorites. I am taking the Seahawks.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
Baby Braun.
The Dolphins at the Cardinals. The Cardinals are 4.5-point favorites. I am taking the Cardinals.
I'll take the Dolphins with the points.
Matt is taking the points.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
Mike is taking the Cardinals. Saints at Buccaneers. Buccaneers 4.5-point favorites. I'm taking.
Fuck, give
I'm,
me the Saints with the points.
I'm
then.
taking the
God
Saints.
Damn it.
Matt's taking the Saints. Even though you think that AB
TB12. Oh yeah, but still, I think they'll win by a field goal. I don't see it.
What's the point?
4.5.
Yeah, I'm taking TB, AB.
TB12.
Yeah.
All right,
Bucks.
Mike's
I
giving
could-
the points.
I could give fucking two games on you fucks here.
Could.
Lions at Vikings. Vikings 3 in the hook.
Vikes.
3.5.
3.5. That's the hook.
That's the hook, Matt.
Holy fuck.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Mike, Vikings. Greg, Lions.
Matt Vikings. Let's fucking go.
I knew he'd do that.
Yeah.
All right, good shit.
Wow, this is gonna be interesting next week.
Yeah.
I can never remember my picks, so I'm always standing there like
I can't either.
Sunday night calling Mike like, what were my picks again? I don't fucking know. We'll find out next week.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes too.
Or you could just
No,
watch
but I don't want
the
to ask
show.
you. No.
You could watch the show.
Okay. Share this fucking show, by the way, people. Share this shit.
I'm not going to call you, but I also won't watch the show.
My own show.
Yeah.
All right, we go from the NFL Pick'em segment on to the Battle of Elite Football.
It's not looking good.
Lines in
It's-
the fantasy update.
It's not looking good, Tevin. It's fucking not looking good.
Well, Tevin has crept his way back.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's 4. He's 4-4. Benz and GBG are both 5-3. Whereas I lost a fucking again.
So what is this one?
I'm
is that
2-6.
Polar Plunge?
This is Polar Plunge.
The funny thing is, CMC's coming back this week, but he'll probably be like so
Snap
limited.
count.
It'll be so limited that it'll even hurt you more.
It doesn't matter. I can't win. because it's only
For
2.
once. You know how long we've waited for him to say
I know.
that? Oh, my God.
There's only 2 weeks left.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying is that you're
So
going to get
it's
him back.
really
Yeah.
it's Benz and Tevin this week against me and GBG.
I
So
need an upset.
no, Tevin needs
Yeah, you're ahead of him.
I need to
I
beat
need
Greg.
you to beat Greg.
Oh.
and Tevin needs to beat you
No.
for a 3-way tie
Stop
headed
it.
in.
Tevin.
We're coming.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No. Quit, Tevin. Quit.
So-
Who's he got going this week?
Let's take
Who's
a look
Tevin
here.
got?
Kyler's back. Delvin's in. Mixon's back. Michael Thomas is back for Tevin.
Pinky 8?
Woo! Mike Evans and Mark Andrews. So Tevin's got a
Oh,
full
my
squad.
God.
We'll look at Mixon, depending on his health. If not Mixon, we'll slide Kamara in. Watson's back. CMC's back. JT, Devontae Adams already went. Julio
Did
Kittle's
Jones even
out.
Do anything this week? No.
What's that?
Aaron Jones didn't do shit this week, right?
No, 7.8, I believe. Hunter Henry is in for Kittle for me.
So I'm
Lamar
already behind
Jackson,
the fucking
Zeke,
buck.
Derrick Henry, D-Hop, Cooper, and Waller are all in for GBG. Mahomes, Jacobs, Jones, Hill, DJ Moore, and Kelsey are all good to go for Benz.
You're gonna fucking wash me, dude.
So, yeah. I think GBG's probably going to beat me. But, yeah. I mean, Tevin, you just got to keep riding the train and bump Benzie out.
All right, train.
Guys, I'm
All
here
right.
for a good time.
So I'm out. I'm getting fucking soaking wet, jumping into some fucking
Polar
lake.
plunge. You might as well start lining that up.
I don't even know if they're doing it.
COVID? I don't think COVID can last through that cold ass shit.
Yeah, what are you going to get COVID jumping into a fucking minus 30?
No, you'll just get pneumonia.
That's brilliant. Let's go.
Otherwise, we'll just raise funds and donate it to something.
No, quit. This isn't on and off the field.
That's
Fuck that.
true.
We're a real shit.
I got a guy who
fucking
does it
go.
every year. I'm sure he'll.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to frickin' Alamanum, Alaska.
No,
fucking, we're going.
off air. You know who he is.
We're not going to
We'll talk about it.
Wabasha, fucking Wisconsin. I'll tell you that right now.
No. Okay.
That was your fantasy update brought to you by Mike Reeves.
Beautiful. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks. Worst part of the show coming up.
All right, and now it is time for GBG to put a wrap
Look
on the show.
fucking right in. Tell the people. Look at them.
All
into
right,
their
folks.
soul.
So here's the thing: is we talk about it every week on the show, and then it's in mainstream media. It's the way that people react to the coronavirus, and I've come to the conclusion that there's 3 types of people in this world. There are the people who, let's just call them the professional athletes. We hear it every week. All these people that are getting testing positive. But what's the follow-up? We never hear anything about their symptoms. Why? They are professional athletes. Then you have on the other side people with compromised immune systems, elderly people and stuff, and those people are the ones that unfortunately end up in the hospital or, even worse. And then there's all of us in the middle. There's the 99%ers, all of us in the middle who are everyday run-of-the-mill people. So I guess the way I'm looking at it and the way I ask people is you have a choice. You can act as close as you want to a professional athlete, eat healthy, exercise, drink a lot of fluids, stay active, or unfortunately you can, fall back and be in a situation where you might be in a higher risk category. So for everyone in the middle, and that's pretty much everyone that I know, if you are precautious, you wear your masks, you do whatever the government says, that's great. But eat healthy, exercise, take your vitamins, drink fluids. You're probably going to get through this okay. But that's what you can do for yourself. That's all I got.
There it is, folks. Episode AK-47 in the books. Thanks, Dave Burkett. Thank you, Brick Boatwork.
Bricks.
Twist Nation.
Thank you, Tevin.
Thanks, T.
NBC Studios, D. McCash. We'll see you next week, episode 48. Twist Nation.
We talking sports with a twist, no script. Legends coming through on the guest list. TC, Minnesota, land of the lakes, food, Green Bay. That's all I gotta say. Yelling skull with the woes, we don't play. We get wild every single day. We got our flaws, but we love our saints. Twist Nation, going like our